Ghana remains highly dependent on imports of inorganic fertilizer. About 239,000 metric tons of fertilizers were imported in 2021. Traditionally, most fertilizers were subsidized under Ghana's Planting for Food and Jobs program. This was to ease the burden of Ghanaian farmers following the impact of the Russia-Ukraine war on the sector. Dankwa Adeobo is a West Africa Regional Director at Yara International.
I know that the industry has struggled generally to get fertilizers available as quickly as we wanted. And the other reality is, even when it's available, the cost has been very high. And I think this is where the relevance of driving productivity and yield and profitability for the farmer is important. Because unfortunately, sometimes the focus has been on a cost conversation. Now it's very expensive, so you better get the right fertilizers. Now it's very expensive, so you better use it right. Now it's very expensive, so you better optimize with the limited space you have for the right yield. I know that Russia is discussing with some partners the possibility of being allowed to push out fertilizers next year because of the food production risk for the whole world. It's a whole global impact if the global production stops. So I don't think it would switch to very positive in January, but I have a feeling that the toughness we have seen this year, it may continue a bit, but there might be a way to find solutions.
Yara Ghana launched Yara Connect, an app on expert farming knowledge for retailers selling Yara products. Digital Retail Solutions Manager Kwame Otre explained how the app works.
It's a connectivity tool that Yara has developed to connect Yara to its retailers. In the distribution chain, we work through distributors who in turn also sell to retailers, who also in turn sell to the farmer. But then we want to be able to connect to the last mile of this distribution chain by connecting directly to our retailers. Now, there are three things that we aim to achieve with the Yara Connect. The first one is to improve the loyalty of our retailers to the Yara brand. And then we know the retailers are also very key in terms of farmer advice. When farmers come to them, they can advise, or they do actually advise on which products they can use for their production or their farming. So essentially, we want to build that affinity with the retailer so that when farmers come, the value we are creating for the retailers will also inform how they also recommend our products to the farmer at the end of the distribution chain.
The Yara Connect app offers a reward-based loyalty program for its retailers.